My God, finally. Ugh, what a nightmare. Looks like the game audio is finally coming through.
Assemble!
That looks like it's working fine. Oh. Can you check to see if you can hear the game now? Oh my gosh, Anna's there? Already? Anna's not there. Get the live stream and like the audio. Oh, nothing's happening. Because no music's playing. Oh, want me to turn it up? Oh my God.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
How long did that take? Over an hour to fix these damn problems. Jesus. Waiting some nights. Ugh. All because I plugged speakers into the PC. And the fact that the original issue was because I had headphones plugged into the control pad. That's why sound... PlayStation! God. Plug headphones into a PlayStation controller, the sound won't come through on... You won't be able to hear the sound. That's all the issue was. And then, the graphics card decided to stop working.
Don't be shy.
The graphics card decided to stop working. The screen decided to stop working. Ended up opening up the damn PC just to find out what's wrong. All because I plugged in speakers. Oh, let's get these. What are they called? Commissions? Get these commissions done. I'm so mad.
Dodge this.
I'm gonna take out my frustration out of I can't even talk. All of you. You. Especially you. Stupid PC. Sound of it is all good. Nice. It better have been.
I'll protect us. Judgment!
Oh my god, this guy.
Free.
Can you just stop?
Cool it.
Let the show begin.
This guy just would not die. Wait, why did I teleport here? Oh, 'cause... There we go. What's the color? Do you reckon the color is a bit too strong? I was playing around with the contrast a bit. I hated it when I was like on the default setting. Let's put on that, you know. Let's make some of the colors pop.
I smell rabbit.
Oh yeah, I think there's a geo shielder here.
Punishment! I'll protect us.
This moment will be frozen.
Yeah, there's geo shielder. Oh damn, his damage has really popped up after I've given them their weapon. I ended up giving him the serpent spine. I got it up to 80 and now his damage is a lot more consistent. Color's really good. Cool. Oh, actually, that's what I didn't check. The response time. Okay, it's on low latency, so it should only take me... It'll probably take 5 minutes. Oh, 5 seconds. I wonder if I should change my stream days. Ooh, I took a lot of damage there.
Let the show begin.
Oh, he drowned. Okay, he can drown. So, even though his physical damage dropped, his electro damage has been pumped up. you can drown. Actually, you can drown too. And little, you can die. Nice. I think I got one more. Oh no, that was the last one. Cool, cool, cool.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the... Thank you for completing today's commission.
Nice. I also got up to rank 44 yesterday. I'm gonna save my summons for the next beta. Alright, it's time! Time to get rid of the story quest. What do you mean there's available stories? Oh yeah, I know that. I have to teleport there. Oh, there's a world quest here. Ah, I gotta remember that. I'm going the wrong way. Could I not just like fast travel to the J chamber? Guess not. Okay, I'll be back. I just want to drink. Alright. I just need a drink. What? What is that?
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
I forgot to unmute my microphone. Let me just bring that up. There we go. By the way, quick recap. We came to Liyue. We wanted to see the Liyue Archon. Liyue Archon died at the Rite of Ascension. Then we were running around with a man called Zhongli, who was helping us. Well, we were helping him with the funeral rites for the Liyue Archon. Some dark conspiracy was happening in the background. And now we are hunting Child, who is a Fatui Harbinger. We should be fine.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Such a single Mora and we're done for. Were that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Better check the Exuvia first.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
Did they not notice the unconscious person on the side?
Look! What
Oh, okay, there
here?
we go. They've been knocked unconscious?
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Sorry, I need to blow my nose.
I smell rabbit.
Oh my god, my microphone keeps getting messed up because I keep tottering with it. Okay, there we go. Let's go!
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Never defeat you? You're delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
Bite!
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor time.
Let's dance.
How unbecoming. Try this. Not bad, not bad.
Did some
Not
good
bad.
damage.
You've got a trick or two. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Oops.
I'll protect us.
Break.
Hey! Chill out, my
All
guy.
you do is run. This. Dodge this.
Ooh, big damage. What?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Oh shit, he just used 2 elements? Just realized.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Sick.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the
Where'd he
Golden
go?
House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
What a nuisance. Yeah! Let the show begin.
What's the freeze?
Go. I timed that wrong. I think that still got me.
Die here.
Nailed it.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Achievements.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm collecting the powers of the 7 elements. Because I'm gradually restoring my former power.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Right?
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
You've been trying to duplicate them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Liyue Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
No!
Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy. Even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of
How's it
war
going?
beyond your wildest thoughts.
Had a crazy
I suppose this is one blessing from the
stream
Adepti
earlier.
that we should be thankful for.
everything was falling
So
apart.
be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Ningguang's so cool. I don't think I have the right team for this. You use her in your team. She's. I use her too. She's really cool. Oh, and her costume looks so good.
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Oh, wow, that was. I definitely
We
missed
Adepti
that.
have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What
Oh,
strength remains
wait.
within you.
That's
One
easier
wishes
than I
to
thought they would be.
witness.
Went too far.
Punish me!
Have a load of nothing.
Let's move out of here.
Who's the next? Who's next?
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Oh, it's raining. That's why the electro, hydro applied.
Finally, some quiet.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Hey, what?
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Get away. No. Damn it, he got his shield up.
Dodge this.
The ancient god's attacking again!
Ah, and he's healing him.
Between two! We can't let...
This
Were you
bitch.
about to say we can't hold them, children?
No slack.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Duty.
This is... mental energy!
Oh wait, did I just get a
Light
buff?
from your body. It's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow! It's about an 80 shot
I did.
rate.
The game just gave a huge buff.
Dodge this.
Yeah! Judgment! Shiver!
It's up there! It's hard.
What's the... Don't get frostbite.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
Oh, I'm
My
healing?
name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Unlimited stamina? Sick. I'm not healing though.
Show begins.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt you. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I guess this is it.
No. Not healing.
Now you're not going anywhere.
you hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This is intense.
Frostbite.
Punishment!
Some quiet.
The more, the merrier.
Dodge this!
Looks like I guess.
Get back!
Oh, I'm dying. Oh no.
Come on, we can do it. I'll
I
protect you.
guess. This is it.
The
Man,
Fatui's
how long
numbers are
is
thinning!
how long is this going
Fight
on
on,
for?
comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Oh, one of them's dying. This one's dying. Let's go pitching.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Ciao.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Damn. Sick.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Archon. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same
Yet
side
another
here.
perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks
I am
to the
NPC
Adepti.
3.
I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They've listened to what the people have said, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
The Adepti were quite reasonable in the end.
Right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Wow.
Doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
I forgot what I was gonna say. But that was very fun. Oh, the Lantern Rite. I'm not sure if it's next month or the month after. Oh god, Kaya's dying. Anyone else? No? Cool.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Sweet. Nope, didn't want to talk to you.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before.
Of
In the
Liyue?
city of
Yeah.
Bards, was it?
I actually like
I'm glad you
walking
still
around
remember
Liyue.
my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
The music makes it even better too. I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've
Okay,
yet
then.
to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This
Oh,
is
you
our
just
first
got here?
time
Oh,
seeing
this
each
might
other
be
since
very
Liyue was nearly wiped off
spoilery
the
for
map.
you then.
This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you?
Okay.
Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
And Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Gnosis?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
Zhongli is
What?
actually Rex
So
Left.
you're the Lord of Chiel? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
I'm afraid I don't understand. And why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Archon to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
So were you satisfied with the finale?
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Liyue Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Archon. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark!
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Liyue Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Jabbery, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We were both equally fooled.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Throwing a tantrum?
Do as you wish.
How's it going? It's going really good. Had some
Now then,
scuff earlier.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Been going very well. And now we're just finishing up the Archon Quest. I'd like to know what the Cryo Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
Poor child.
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Guy's been alive for 6,000 years and just wanted to retire. So he fakes his death.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Be right back. All good. How long have I been playing Genshin for? So, this is technically my second account. On my first account, I started playing back in October 2020. And then I stopped playing when... after... What's the place called? The Chasm was released. I stopped playing after that. So I haven't been, like, properly exploring... gone through the story for Sumeru and Fontaine. So I've technically been playing for 3 years.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
But this account I've been playing since the beginning of December. Just last month.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
You wish you would have gone back into it back then? I mean... it had its ups and downs in the past. I think one of the main issues was just the lack of content at the beginning.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious.
I think the worst part is
what those greedy,
all the lore
crooked
quests
folks...
and the events that aren't available anymore. That kind of sucks.
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us.
Cool, so everyone thinks Child is the criminal. Cool. Anyone pulling on any of the new banners? The current banners, I've pulled on. I managed to get 2 Candaces, I C6 Rosaria, I got 3 Sucrosas, and I managed to get Navia. And... Tainari. But this is the 4-star only account, so I can't use them. But if you're talking about the next banners, yeah, I'm gonna pull on them. I think Bennett is coming out on the next banner. And I definitely want to get
Hear
him.
ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said he wasn't murdered. They said he died because of divine
So
trial.
that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
It's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now.
Going to pull on Raiden? Good luck. Shiv. Oh, Shiv, is that the new 4-star that's coming out next week? Where is it? Is that her? The one with the gun? Not Ayaka. I got insanely lucky and got Navi and 3 multis. Nice.
I'm hungry.
Verdict. Is that her, Oh, it is her weapon. Ooh, good luck with that.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
He spoke! Oh, and they had to play nice music too. At this point, I just want to claim... Oh yeah, the event weapon is apparently a good one. You have 105 wishes? Damn. How much have I got? I've got 2 and almost a full 10 pool. Who do I talk to? Madam Payne?
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue,
He
what
speaks.
shape shall our relationship take from now on?
And to think I'd put my best perfume, but it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rexlap. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Ying oh my god, I did her quest yesterday. That was... I completely forgot that was a quest. That shit was so uncomfortable. Event quest? Yeah, this one. Rise of the Muskets. And it gives this claymore. But that woman's just... Dude, there was one point where we had to like stir some perfume. And she was going on like, and stroke it until it releases all the liquids. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This chick is wild.
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Nice. Playing on a person's death.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Sugar baby. Why would Morax?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the 7.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Liyue Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
The Inazuma Shogunate.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heavenly principles.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
I am
well,
good.
Then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Liyue is complete! Nice! And now we are off to... I guess... Wait. We're not going to Inazuma. Complete. Jesus Christ. All these... Oh, wow. The chasm has opened. Take a view. Autumn Winds. Is that Kazuha's quest? Oh, it's the prologue. Oh my god. And Dainsley? So much to do. And there's more world quests that just finished popping up. Oh my god. But I want to do this. I can now do fishing. Oh wait, no I can't. I have to do this. I'm adventure rank 44 and I just finished the Liyue quest line. I held it off for so long. Nice. Let's go get a teapot.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
I think it's like a fly in my room. You're too kind.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm
Rex,
to
thank you
create
for
a
the sub.
world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What are the
That's
materials?
right. Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And they are?
For starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an Adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
I
don't believe
just
we've
want a
met.
teapot.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here
Yanfei.
is Yanfei. Yanfei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui, before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the
You
business
forgot how long
at
the
hand.
dialogues were?
I do not think these two are
I
in
forgot
any
how long they
dire
were.
need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative
also,
one
hi,
when it
Raya.
comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an
I was
Adeptus?
gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find— Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus
We have to go.
imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability.
Please.
Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
I completely forgot about this quest. Alright, what do we have to do? Part 1! Huh? It's worth it. I need to do this. It's worth it. It'll be fine. I can get this done. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhi in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
No
Guaranteed
ambiguity.
genuine?
I don't
With
understand
10
any
times
of this.
the value payable if this claim is shown to be false? Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhi lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Damn. Legal talk is just like... Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Or maybe I didn't? Hi Mark, welcome to the chat. Did I go? I did go the right way, sort of. There was a bridge and I climbed over the ponies.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Sorry,
Yes,
welcome to the
that's
stream.
me.
Hope you're having
Is
a
there
good
something I can help
day.
you with?
How do you do, Miss Zhi? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Because this is the part
Would
where
you
we...
really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Zhi, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh?
Finally finished the quiz for Thunder Manifestation.
I have it right here. Here you
Hate
are.
that boss.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Zhi somehow. True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Alright, I'm sorry, y'all, but
Right. I finished reading the
these
contract.
guys are talking too much.
The
I'm gonna
terms
start
are
skipping.
Furthermore, and given the rare...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However...
I always struggled with the thunder manifestation.
Except that if we found the...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come...
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment.
What did I feel? My family has seen...
Smooth. No, it's nothing.
Okay, I just want this teapot. I've got so many quests I need to catch up on. I agree with the skips.
Miss
Thank you.
Yanke,
Okay,
you've
cool.
returned.
Cool.
With Miss
One agree is
Jichao
enough
in
for me to
tow,
start
too,
skipping.
You lost them? Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Mora! Do you... I just...
No problem. But it was in fact
Of course! Genuine...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official...
Thank you very much. How could you...
Looks like I'll have to find some...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not...
Where are we going? Oh my god, so far away. Gonna rebattle and see how hard it truly is. Not running a shielder. Dude. Not running a shielder? You have
Miss
my
Yanfei,
respect.
What is this about? Are you...
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hair...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but if mere mortals come into Mr. Chow, did you at any time...
No.
Now that is... If I've deduced correctly, he
cool.
may still...
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way. And then, after that, he would simply insist that Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share...
Well then, since you're...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep... It feels like... Yeah.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Anywhere commissioned, but not bound by...
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signatures on paper.
This contract has so many pages!
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're...
I've had to read...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this... I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask...
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry also. The idea of someone abusing... But again, let's not dwell on this. I've got it. Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the... If Mr. Crossell had his...
Okay.
Why, hello.
No, nothing of...
That was the first time He was quite generous. Why, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, yes. It's not particularly rare. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus.
A thin layer of separate...
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elements.
Is that... So, did you find anything? So they really...
There's nothing special to it. These two stones, there may be only a subtle... And I'm sure...
Alright, let's focus...
But never mind, Shirto.
Yeah, that's why I hate it. It
Mr.
moves
Crossell.
so much.
Unusual actions...
It's probably my least favorite boss fight in the game so far. I hate how it just
Miss
keeps teleporting.
Yanfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact
35 with the level 70.
Yes, then I have...
Of course.
Oh, I have this
Hey,
document
I had-
shall serve...
Yes, I see.
I mean, I had a shell.
I wouldn't say
That's-
hard evidence.
Who's out?
On the
Wow.
contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got.
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people, as you know, but the amendments as such.
So you helped?
Yes, well,
You...
you sound surprised. Oh, this hasn't.
Again with that...
Well, that's that.
Who are we talking to? Oh my god. Oh wow, you're AR-35 and you're in Inazuma? Nice. I just realized. Because this guy is AR-44.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further. Has a merchant by the
Crosel, the design of the hairpin. This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like they're...
Miss Inksy.
Yes, I'm sure, Mr. Crosel. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called The Inlaid Gemstone is recorded at...
Thank you, Sinksy.
Sure.
And
it isn't serving much purpose.
Nothing you need to
Oh,
worry
right,
about.
you have to do the quest.
Reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble.
I believe we have a...
The weirdo with the snake?
Because once we have this...
More than 100k. How many levels would that net you? That should give you about 10 adventure rank levels. Maybe less? You're AR-40 but still 70 Xiangling too? All my characters are level 70 as well. And Amber's level 60. And in 40s. I need to ascend them, but at the moment I was trying to... What was I doing? I think I was trying to get their weapons up to 80 first? Paulin. I want to use her. I actually want to get her to C6 as well, because I reckon she'll be a great damage dealer. Or DPS. But, I haven't properly been exploring Fontaine, so I haven't got her materials. You have Miss Glitter on your alt, so I'm busy building her there too. Nice.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire?
No.
Smaragdus, the Seven Mountain, it is abundant. Anyway, I suppose...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. But after I wonder...
You need...
You're too...
No cocoa goats?
Baidu guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Are you talking about
Dr.
Chi-Chi's
Baiju's always
quest?
been like
Because
that.
that was during
Well,
the
we have the
Archon
evidence
quest.
we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
But if you're talking about Ganyu...
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Yes,
Wonderful.
of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite. Now, the contract states
Material I spent a...
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, this is a processing...
Seriously? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store.
Chow instead of
What am I missing exactly?
Chow?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated.
Ugh. Look, hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing.
Oh, this is why I probably shouldn't have skipped, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be giving. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. I meant the backup copy of the document from the Ministry of Civil
Oh,
Affairs.
okay, thank you.
This document proves that my...
Our second piece of... You know, you could be right.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my
He did no
story.
fault liability.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one fine... Traveler, would you do the honors?
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to sustained contact with Mr. Crossell. No idea, you say? I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but however, I'm sure that the ministry will be... Don't worry, Mr. I trust that you'll give them your full...
What? Wait, what?
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell.
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually...
and use it as a shield.
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite. You do, Mr.
I want
Crossell.
Beto.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating.
I have no idea who Layla is.
I confess. The ore... But I'm a victim. But after receiving, I went to boot. That's why I had another pair. I kept the real Smaragd. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is...
Exactly.
I did. If word got out that I sold a...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing...
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according...
20%? That's...
Even if the... However, Mr...
What?
Miss Yenfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus jade...
Well, that's...
Thanks so much...
Oh, come on. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has...
Actually, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and...
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that grant...
Exactly.
The right solution...
Okay,
The
are we
objective
done?
of my client, Mr.
Please tell
Chapman
me we're done.
Adeptus. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of Adept. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor...
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely...
Well, since we got what we came for...
If I remember... I hope the voice actors got paid heaps because this is heaps of dialogue. Heaps of dialogue that we are skipping. I wonder how much a voice actor actually gets paid though. I mean, they should get paid heaps for doing this game.
Ah, you've returned. Good.
Well, if we're all...
Oh, you. All right then.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't... I've been looking into the laws of other...
Come now, child.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Yanfei might be overly Liyue. All right then. Let us
Yes,
speak of
back
this
on
no
topic.
more.
Oh, Paimon's so excited. How's it made?
And how long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment. There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll...
Wait a minute!
Oh.
Is it okay to stack ER on Xiangling? Yes, absolutely. I think you can sit comfortably at like 180 or 200. Just because her burst is essentially her main source of damage. But yeah, 100% go for energy recharge. As much as you want. You're at 250? Jesus. you can you can bring it down a bit if you want. Not saying that 250 is bad. 250, like, damn, that's good. But it's okay if you bring it down a bit. What is this? Oh, that's something else. Oh. Do I go in now? Oh, they got more places. Obtain swirling scene in a bottle to unlock. Purchased from Riches of the Realm? In Sacred Sakura's favor. What? I guess it depends on the contract. Voice actors could get a lump sum, age, arc, or incomes based on royalties. And the ratio is still 5 crit rate and 50 crit damage. That's low. That might be a bit too low for her crit rate and crit damage. I get to choose one. I kind of want to see... Can I view... Oh, no, I can't view it. I definitely want to get this one. But let's go for this. Finally! Oh.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle, too!
If you want for Xiangling, you could also go with Elemental Mastery if you don't want to focus on crit rate and crit damage. Otherwise, yeah, just try and get your crit stats up.
Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Go dig a burrow to live in for now?
There's a perfectly good house right over there! Why should Paimon have to live in a hole in the ground? Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Saying 30 wood, 3 wood, and blueprints. You use Xiangling as a battery? Ah, okay. Okay. If that's her role you've put her as, then... Yeah, as much energy... If you're just using her as a battery, then yeah, I guess you don't need to worry about that extra stuff.
Well, it seems that we have a visitor. Oh.
And that 250 energy recharge looks better that way.
It's Tubby! From a distance, Paimon thought it was just a huge finch. So you're the little helper Madame Ping mentioned?
Madame Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You know, back when we met in the Mondstadt Tavern, I had a feeling that we would meet again. It seems I was right, but it's still a nice surprise to meet you here. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night. Though
What is
it
a
is the
teapot
Adepti who
spirit?
create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blue? As long as you
Alright,
have a
I already know sort of how this all works.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking. Just commit the image of the objects to then simply Wow! I doubt it. A golden... He said that even this world is not a true one, after all. A golden-eyed adeptus? I hardly remember myself. What's more... Well, let's not dwell on... If there's anything...
Gold Eye Adeptus. Summoning, you can join, talk, yep. Create, yep. Create. From wood, place. This is the stuff I wanted to get access to. So I could buy all those resources. What? What is this?
I smell rabbit.
Okay. Place. Okay. Let's put Zhongli's statue at the... Oh, damn, that's sensitive. How do I rotate? Nope, that's not rotate. Oh, it locks! Oh, cool. And then place. I guess that's new. Let's put it here. Is that lined up? I just realized what I was doing. Tilting my head to see if I could see around the corner. Trees. I think I'll work on designing this when I'm off stream. But let me just throw everything. Don't know how to live up the teapot fast. Alright, I could place Paimon. Paimon can sit... She can't sit up there. You can just sit here. Nice. What's up? But these abodes are private spaces created by the Adepti for themselves. Most Adepti will use certain methods to seal them away. Afterward, Adepti will create around these fetch. Oh? You need only hold this dispatch and it will draw some of your energy. Oh, so you can let people come in and out of your teapot now without you needing to be there? I did not know that. Or am I reading that wrong? Did Now, how do we go about leveling up the teapot?
You're not.
Nice. Trust rank. As you create more furnishings. Oh, that's how you level up. You have to create making furniture, but you make new furniture. So get lots of recipes and make it. However, let me just click that. I think so you come here. These aren't blueprints. These are blueprints. You buy all of these and you have to at least make one of each and it'll give you experience to level up the teapot. I guess that's the only way you could do it. To level it up quickly. Oh, we can do some plants as well. Cool. I'm gonna buy these immediately. Nice. So the first step would be getting these coins. What is this? Is it worth it? Upgrading this? Yes. Oh, you can convert other materials. Why would you do that though? Just go ahead and get some. You make some fabric. Let's make about... Hey, let's just do 200. I'm a noob. I'm learning. Oh, wait. Hang on. Are you actually playing? Have you succumbed to everyone's request to play this game? Did Legend tell you to play? Because she started playing? Cool. So now I can make one of each. Everything that has the blue symbol on the corner means it'll give you experience to upgrade your trust rank. You haven't committed yet, just watching gameplays? What's the best way to build Layla? I actually have no idea. I've never seen... What do you mean it's full? Oh, you have to unlock more? Damn it. I'm actually not entirely sure what her kit is. Sorry. Nice. And I'll just make this. $360 out of 600. That's some good progress for some trust rank on the first, literally the first day. But yeah, I had to get some more coins so I could buy some more recipes. I wonder if there's, I think you can buy recipes
If you ever
from
have any
people out in the overworld too. There you are. Oh, more? $600 dies, and I need to get a bunch of wood. But I won't do that on stream. Nope, not that. Nope, not that either. Battle Pass. Nice. Oh, oh, it resets soon. I should probably go fight some people with cards and beat some bosses. Ooh, more recipes. Wait. What do I have to do for that? Interdimension? Easy. Wait, this might go faster than I expected. Ooh, lots more. Oh, and I get a cat. Place a furnishing set. Reach cozy and reach trust rank 3.
Maybe you're...
Alright, let's make the... Can I make this? No, I don't have... What is that? Pine wood? It is. I need to go farm for some pine wood. I can make that and that. Oh, looks like I need more cedar wood as well. Damn it. 3! Easy level up. 6, 12, 210, 270, 330 experience waiting for me. And I need 1,000 for the next level up.
If you ever...
Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, even more. Place 10 rock furnishings. So that one I probably won't be able to do until tomorrow. You have the most bootlegged Hyper Bloom team at this point. Hey, at least you have a Hyper Bloom team. I can make one, but because I'm not in Sumeru yet, and I haven't farmed for their materials. Well, I am in Sumeru. I sort of sped run my way there. Sped ran my way there. Ooh.
The one before you. Ah.
I can't. You can get a butterfly? But I can't afford it. Only sells music too. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Actually, yeah. I was thinking of not streaming tomorrow, but I was like, oh, it's the weekend. Might as well stream tomorrow. I'll be continuing some more quests tomorrow. I wanted to make this quest the last quest I do for today, because I normally end streaming at 6 o'clock, which was like 46 minutes ago. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. How do I get out of here? Tomorrow is, oh my god, it's Sunday today. I thought it was Saturday. I'll still stream tomorrow. Be playing, hopefully. Not sure when I'm gonna get to play again because of school and such. Nah, all good. Stay in school. But just commit. I am going to end the stream here. My room is burning hot. And the fan is not working. And this PlayStation is just heating up so much. But I have been playing for a long time. But I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll be completing some more quests. Because, God, 4 of them just showed up? 5, I think. I have so much to do. So we'll be doing a bunch of these quests. I really want to get to Inazuma too. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing and for tuning in. And I will see you all tomorrow. Invest in portable aircon. I have a fan. My fan is doing a terrible job. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. Peace. How do I, okay, there we go.